Everyone on thingy, yeah. Right, so last time you finished up at the Slard camp and you, after defeating the Slard and the two Duergar and the polar bear that came running out, you realised that 3 of you were infected with Slard eggs. Luckily, though, Goza, being the paladin of the group, managed to heal you all and remove the curse from you. So you didn't suffer the same fate as the halfling inside of the cage that Edriel had watched as her chest exploded. Then you decided that you needed to take a rest, so you went and made camp. And you, after some sort of light conversation, when you had some time sort of alone with certain members of your party, you all slept and you had a long rest. Then you made your way towards the Dwarven Valley, and you were intercepted due to some low perception rolls by quite a few dwarves who have now taken you all as their prisoners, and you are heading into the city of Morturum. And I have made a map.
Oh
That's
my god,
amazing.
it's struggling to render.
You made that?
Yep.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
That's amazing.
Even got the 2 statues at the door.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what some software makes it a bit easier to make.
No name.
Incarnate I used for this. Really
I
good.
remember you mentioning this. Holy crap, this is actually mint.
It's a really, really good program to use for map making and stuff. Okay, so as you are all being led towards the doors, you see the 2 large dwarven statues by the side of the door. As the doors start to open, inside you can see this bright light immediately come through the door. As it's still quite dark outside, it just sort of illuminates the whole front area of the Dwarven Valley. As you are led inside the door, you immediately look around and you can see this place is very, very large. It's being illuminated by a mixture of sort of inlaid gold rivets along the roof, which stands to be about 180 feet high. As you make your way through, sort of looking around, you can see quite a lot of people going about their business. There are also large groups of dwarves as well. They look like they've got nowhere to go. As you are taken around, you're sort of taken west down a road called the King's Road. To your right, you can see these extremely large doors and these big towers. But to the west, where you're heading, you head down to some sort of crossroads. It probably takes you a good 30 minutes. It's quite a large place. Inside, it's sort of full of different buildings and things like that. You head down towards the what's called the Fork, and down the long road. It's about half a mile long. As you head down, you come to some big iron gates, again next to a big wall. They start to open, and inside you see this large building with guards posted all over the place. It's locked it's quite secure. It's sort of in this certain part of the city where it's completely surrounded by the walls of the mountain. and then the wall goes right up to the roof, so it is just completely sealed off from the rest of the city. It's still quite bright inside. It's with the gold again all around the roof, like these golden veins, and that's being lit up by various things like the insects that are flying around that are quite like leave quite a large bright light, and you've also got torches everywhere as well. You can feel the sort of closer you've got to this part of the city, it's gotten extremely warm. Like it's very, very warm and comfortably hot, especially in your winter clothing. As you head towards the building, the doors open up, and you go through a corridor which is sort of led down some stairs into what looks to be a dungeon. The dwarves that are with you put you into one of the cells, or two different cells actually, so you split up into into two different groups of three. The cells are quite small. There's one single bed in each and a small bucket in the corner, and it does smell quite bad down here, but not of rotting or anything. It smells more like sulfur, but it's a very strong smell of sulfur. As the doors are closed behind you, the person that greeted you in the Dwarven Valley turns to you all and says, "Right, you'll be waiting here until the king decides it's time to speak to you. We'll see you soon. Guards, keep an eye on him." And he sort of walks off.
What's the group's distribution? Who's in what cell?
Yeah, so in one cell you have Bok, Edriel, and also Var. In the other you have Goza, Johnny Flash, and Adalamin.
Also got the short end of the stick. He's the only useful one in this cell.
Really?
So, guess we wait. What's the plan here, Lamin? Usually have some plans of what to do.
I don't feel like I can talk my way out of the cell, but once we get an audience, things might change. If we get an audience with the king,
I mean, can't get any worse. We're in prison. Am I able to hear the other cell? Are we near the other cell? Are they next to us, or?
Sorry, the cell. So it's quite sort of open. You can see them. It's just bars that are separating you.
They're on the other side.
So,
Kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, so you can see them. Just as a side note as well, you've all been stripped of your belongings.
Oh, fuck.
Like that can stop Johnny Flash.
I'm gonna point for Var. I'm Bark. I'll point to Var and I'll just say, "Why did you speak to them? You're a dwarf."
it's racist, that laddie. You don't see me saying to you, speak to that goblin over there.
Yeah. Yeah, smack a little bit and then shrug.
Sat on that one, hoping someone would ask me.
Okay, so as you're all sort of talking amongst yourselves, a fair bit of time has passed. It's hard to tell because it is obviously you don't see any daylight anyway, but it's even harder in here because it is literally just a cold, damp cell. So because it's sort of underground, so it's gotten a little bit cooler than sort of above ground. After I would probably say you've been there now for about 10 hours.
Oh my god.
Long rest for us.
Yeah, you can have a long
Yeah,
rest.
I'm gonna
I
at
think
least take a nap. So long rest completed.
We
I think you all had long rests anyway because of the camp.
Yeah.
You didn't.
We did have a rest.
Yeah.
Have they taken like everything, including like my loot and the little creepy bone harmonica thing? I was just
Yeah,
thinking
you
I
were-
could do like the classic prisoner, like playing the harmonica in the cell sort of thing.
Yeah, you were stripped of absolutely
Yeah.
everything.
It's a
Take Johnny
similar
Fox's
question.
pigeons.
Hmm?
Did we take Johnny Fox's pigeons?
How
Not
dare
funny.
they?
They found 4 dead
Oh.
pigeons in his sleeve.
All an illusion.
psychopath.
I give
Yeah,
you
they're
a
like-
cheeky wink. I open the sleeve and you see a head of a pigeon just bobbing about in there, and I close the
What
sleeve.
about my belongings? What about my cloak and my other possessions?
You've still got your cloak. You
Do
do
I have
not
what I
have.
keep under the cloak?
No, everything
Okay.
has been taken.
Right. Hmm.
So we're cold.
So what's the plan, guys?
I say we wait.
We wait?
See what.
Because I could bust us out of here. Just saying. It wouldn't be very subtle, but I could.
Oh,
I mean, our issue is going to be getting from here out of the gates without having an entire like city of dwarves after us. I think if we wait until we get to see the king, we could perhaps make a new friend.
Friends don't put each other in jail.
He hasn't met us yet. You know, he might think we're really cool.
Do you want me to show him my pigeons?
Just gonna snicker at that in my cell over here, innit?
So after another couple of hours or so, you're all brought some food and something to drink. Quite sort of small plates, and as you're eating it, you
You
realise
guys done it again?
is it coming out of these speakers now?
I thought she was speaking about Bali.
what?
I thought you were speaking about sound.
Oh, yeah. It cut out again.
Oh right. So they bring down some food for you, and Bok, you pull out a big yellow feather out of it. I'm joking. It's not the axe beaks. Don't worry.
No.
But as you're eating, you have something to drink. This time, sort of another day or so has passed. So you've been in there approximately 2 days.
Jesus.
About halfway through the second day, and you hear the door from above the stairs open. And you hear speakers doing my head in, sorry. Guards, leave. I'll call you when I've spoken to the prisoners. As the figure comes down, you can sort of, as you peek your head sort of towards the door, you can sort of see a little bit of light come through and then close behind you, and slowly approaching the cells is a short, stocky figure. As you get closer, you can see a big, tidy, sort of orange beard, which has been plaited on either side and then tied at the bottom as well. Long red hair, which has also been plaited on either side. He's wearing this, what looks to be quite heavy bronze dwarven armor, which is inlaid beautifully with like different like different images of what looks to be like battles and like victories that have been sort of engraved into the armor. And he steps closer and takes one of the chairs that one of the guards was using and sits down in front of the cell. What brings you to my land? You dare pass through the Dwarven Valley with goblin folk? He better be your prisoner.
Yeah, he's definitely he's actually our sort of pack mule. You know, we just make him carry the heavy stuff. He's
Aye,
definitely a prisoner. You know.
right,
Um,
right. So carry the heavy stuff. And does that include this axe? And he pulls out the axe that Bok would wear on his back.
Well,
So-
my one for combat, or
The other one.
okay.
Frail little arms
Uh,
can. We found it whilst adventuring, and my frail little arms are not strong enough to carry it. Being the good
Right.
pack mule he is, he's carrying it.
So, you give him your weapon? Don't know many folk that give their prisoners the weapons.
Well, you see, I look over at Gozor, like in his huge, like 7 foot tall, intimidating lion presence, man. I'm like, you know, we've got some muscle of our own, and he's under strict conditions that one step out of line, this guy is gonna have something to say about it.
I think all of us would have something to say of it.
Right, well, I'm not sure I believe that. No shackles, no nothing. His own mount. I think
We
someone's
seem-
telling Porky's here. I've got my own theory. I think you're
What's that, then?
friends. I think you're travelling together.
Well, we are travelling together. He's travelling with us. He carries our shit.
Bugbear. And he just looks at you now,
Hmm.
Bok. Tell me, where did you find my axe?
That is not your axe. That is my axe, and it belongs to me.
That's funny. Because this axe was forged right here in our great forge.
And I
Forged for
found
me.
it.
Tell me, the man you stole this off, is that a corpse? Did you kill him?
There was no body. The axe was resting in the snow, and I claimed it for my own. And now it is mine.
Right. That's a shame. Would have liked news of the little fucker to be dead. See, this axe was stolen from me quite some time ago by my own nephew. We've had some trouble with goblin folk. You probably saw the refugees from the camps and the clans around the area. Nowhere to go. Their homes raided, pillaged. Wives with no husbands or sons. Children without fathers. We've had some trouble with goblins.
We've
happen
had
to know
some
anything about
problems
that.
with dwarves.
I'm gonna like be doing the action to Bok, you know, the like when people put the hand across their throat, like don't shut up, like trying to silently do that while the king guy's not looking at me. Henmir.
Well, seems you're in a bit of a predicament here. So I'm going to tell you what. Either you tell me where the camp is. I mean the main camp. We're at war. And I'll set you free.
Well, we don't know where it is.
This one might.
What have you done?
Well, if he doesn't know where the camp is, where the goblin city is, he'll be sentenced to the crag.
At that point, I'm going to spit at his feet.
Shame. It really is. I thought we might come to some understanding.
Can't come to an understanding if he doesn't know where things are. I'm just sat there folding my arms, looking pissed off at him. Like, shut the fuck up.
Well,
I don't say shut the fuck up.
it's alright. Shut the fuck.
Just say it.
Well, you'll be judged.
Judge?
Whether the crimes are yours or not. You'll be going to the crag. So, if you manage to survive the crag, we can try again.
One quick question, Mr. Henmir
Giants.
King, sir. What's the crag?
Why am I
Crag is
scared
our
of it?
arena. It's where we judge those who have wronged us. We were lucky enough to catch them.
Oh,
Well, you
God.
practice trial by combat. Is that what's going on?
Aye,
Shit.
something like that.
And then if we survive, you take us back here and you try and make us give you information that we don't know yet again. What the fuck is the point in this?
Not quite. If you survive the crag, you'll not only gain my respect, but the respect of everyone in this city. You'd be free to walk
Good.
around the city.
Ugh.
You won't be able to leave just yet. There's some more questions. Bugbear, if you survive the crag, you can keep my axe. As a token of my respect. But I will warn you, there's only ever been one winner of the crag. And that was me. So, since you don't want to cooperate, I'll leave you to it. And we'll see you in the morning. Guards, open the door. And he sort of looks at you all and sort of sniggers a little bit and heads off upstairs.
Is the dungeon empty? Are the guards down here, or we're just locked in our cells, essentially, on our cells, and that's it?
There's there is two guards stood at the top of the stairs, sort of next to the door.
Am I able to whisper to Bok without them hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're far enough away.
Bok, psst.
My ear twitches. Big
Throw a
pointy
pebble
barbarian.
towards your way. Bok.
I turn and look and grumble. I'm looking at him.
The fuck was that about?
Yeah, look away from him.
Damn it. Well, Bok's as talkative as ever. Adrenaline.
Yeah. I mean, what's this guy's deal? Like, what's with the whole crag thing? I'm gonna level with you. I don't think I'm gonna flourish in the crag.
I was
don't
going
think
to
that's
say,
an
I have a
environment where
very
I can-
particular set of skills, and it's, yeah, it doesn't fit on my CV, that's for sure what's going on here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. What's the point in this? I'm
It's
done.
alright as long as the three of you die. I'll pass you on to Boris and he'll welcome you.
I mean, I can try and get us the lay of the land, see if I can figure out if there is a way to get out of here. If we don't want to do the crag, I can send off a scout.
Sure.
It might be
Right.
worth doing, yeah. Then we can assess what we can get, sort of what can happen here.
Okay. James?
Yep.
Is that leftover rations from the food the guards has given us?
That's up to you whether or not you saved any.
Could you have said I left a little piece of bread?
If it helps, I didn't eat any of mine.
There you go.
Oh, I needed to be in my cell, that's the problem. So I'll have a tiny bit of bread. And I'm going to
But
use
have
the
they
first...
taken that off us?
No, the plates and everything were still there.
Oh, okay.
And luckily,
And
I
plus-
don't need my spell book to cast spells. I just can't change them. And I get locked out of certain stuff. But I'm going to cast this first level spell, Animate Bread.
I am bread. Been practicing.
Okay. So
The wording I've got is, it will spring to life and sprout legs. It has life for a day and can talk, and then reverts back to food. So I wanted to
Oh my
I wanted to
God.
sneak off and figure out what's going on in a very Splinter Cell-esque manner, dodging through the dungeon. Because who would
Walking
suspect a piece of
bread.
bread? I wanted to
Make
like
it have an
just
existential
fold
crisis.
this.
Hey, you're bread. What? What?
Am I?
So when Johnny's doing this, like,
Yeah.
I not now, but when the bread's going, I want to cast. I wanna cast
Die, bread.
Bread's just
Oh,
walking
God.
off.
Bread
Yeah.
Disguise
no,
it
I'm
as
not
a
gonna
rat.
cast enlarge the bread.
Not that, for the love of God, no.
Yeah, I want to cast minor illusion to look because I can make anything that's within a 5-foot cube, and I'm under 5 foot tall. So I want to make it look like I'm outside the cell.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you were gonna
just-
say make it look like I'm the bread.
I am bread.
They come back and they're like, "Where's he gone?" You're just like, "Who?"
Where'd all this bread come from? Anyway,
But yeah,
So-
just to like cover our little bread boy buddy. He's gonna go do some serious like Metal Gear Solid shit for us.
Gonna give it strict instructions. If any doubt he thinks he's gonna get spotted, just fold itself into like a little bread form and hide its legs. And I hope it comes back with good news. And if he doesn't come back, I presume he's been eaten by either a said person or a rat or something. Would
So
be honoured
you
as a
watch-
hero.
You watch
Does it do a
as
little cute salute as he just runs off into the darkness?
well. What you
That's
see
the-
is the plate on the floor as Johnny Flash seems to be sort of mumbling away. It takes him a good couple of minutes to get the spell going, but you see the bread start to sort of shift and move a little bit, almost as if he's just using some sort of telekinesis to sort of move, like twist it left and right. And after a couple of minutes, you see it sort of open up like a almost like a fillingless sandwich. It's almost like a pita bread that's been sort of cut open, and then you just hear, and then arms and legs sprout out of the side, made entirely of bread. Starts
Be the
looking
little
around.
Me,
It
it's
looks
your
up at
boss.
you, Johnny Flash.
I have a mission for you.
Me?
What
I
am
need you
I?
to. I need you
Yes,
to
sir.
scout. I need you to scout the area and
Sound
report
like
back
Mickey
with any
Mouse.
findings. You think interesting? Bring it back. Remember, you can't be seen, or terrible things will happen to you. Understood?
Okay. What do I do if someone spots me?
Oh, it's brown bread.
Play
Do
bread.
what you do. What you were always meant to be.
Oh, no.
Be bread.
What?
You
Bread?
if you pretend you're bread yet again, no one suspected a slice of bread, especially brown
Yeah.
bread, wholemeal bread at
If
that.
if anyone sees you, just get out of there as quick as you can.
Do I leave?
Yeah, don't loaf around.
What's my name?
Your name's
Delaney.
your name's Sergeant Toast.
All right. I like it. Sergeant Toast at your service. And he
I
sort of
salute to him.
squeezes through the bars. Then he turns around outside and salutes to you.
Godspeed, Sergeant Toast.
As everyone's sort of watching in disbelief as this piece of like bread, this thick piece of wholemeal bread, is just sort of moving about and talking, you see Adelarmin somehow outside of the cell looking down at the bread. And then you look into the cage and you can see he's still standing there.
Yeah,
then you
I
see
want to
the-
like. I want to put a minor illusion of myself with my back to the guards, but so it looks as though, because I can't move it or do anything, but so it
You're gonna
looks as
Blair
though
Witch
I'm
them.
like doing something to the
You're gonna
lock
Blair Witch
on
the
the
shit out
other
of them.
cage.
Okay. Well, let's see if they spot you. They do not spot you. They don't spot the illusion. They're just sort of having a chat between themselves, and as the bread is sort of clambering up the stairs, it's almost struggling,
Okay. What?
and you just hear 1, 2, 1, 2.
Can I like bang on the bars or something? Just to
Okay.
like get their attention so they look over.
You bang on the bars, and they both sort of stop what they're doing and look, sort of down. Oi! How'd you get out of the cell? Mike! Let's get him!
Throw a welly boot out of the cage.
Put that welly boot there! They start heading down the stairs, and I'm just gonna. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please, for Sergeant Toast? See if he gets stepped on.
What stat block does Sergeant Toast have, James?
Let's say
-1 to
because
everything. Except
let's say because he
courage.
is bred. Yeah, he is. We'll say he's got +2 charisma,
Make him
but
brain.
everything else is -1.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, hell no. And he just sort of like moves to the side.
I got a perfect gift for it. Blend
Where's
to
the
the
good being
environment.
in?
Town Master's board.
Town Masters. Oh dear.
Yeah,
This is
so-
why you should always place your faith in Sergeant Toast. He's a man that gets the job done. No nonsense.
So as the guards move towards, they sort of step past Sergeant Toast. Sergeant Toast moves ever so slightly to the side and misses the feet. So he's absolutely fine. He starts clambering up again. As the guards come down, and they sort of come down towards the illusion. Oi! What are you doing? How'd you get out? And they sort of walk further towards the illusion and go out to grab him. Before this happens, are you going to do anything?
Is he in front of my cage?
Yeah, I'm in front of the other cage.
Okay,
He's-
as they wander over, I'm gonna grab his beard and yank him so he hits his head against the bars through Adalamin's illusion.
Okay. Roll a general attack. Just a
No
Off,
armed
like a-
attack.
non-armed attack.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Not 20.
No.
Oh my god. 2
Oh,
days worth of pent
no.
up frustration.
So,
Fuck is fuming.
so you watch as
Can't
they
be.
head, both the guards head towards the illusion of Adalamin and go out to grab him, when all of a sudden you just hear ding. You should roll damage for me, please.
It's an unarmed attack, so it'd just
It's
be.
just 4, isn't it? Yeah. Just,
Oh no
is it 4
wait.
damage?
Yeah, it is just 4 damage. It is 4.
Yeah. Okay. So,
It says
Isn't it
roll
done?
I wanted to
damages.
try and
Quick.
knock him out though.
I'll tell you what.
Would you
I'll do.
say
I'll
it's
do a
an
dex
ambush
saving throw
attack
for the,
as you're sneaking on him with your bugbear stuff?
I'd probably attack that, yeah.
Yeah, I would
Because
say
as
it's
a nat 20,
distracted.
you can
We'll-
get double damage and stuff.
Yeah, we'll say it's
It's an unarmed strike. It's not going to
Yeah.
do much.
it's
I just
only
wanna
it's
knock
going
him
to be 8
out.
damage. It's only 8
Oh, yeah.
damage anyway. So, but I'll just roll a dex saving throw for it. That is okay. A 2. So yeah, you knock him out. He hits the
Oh, shit.
hits the bar and just conks out as he's pulled through the illusion of Adalamin. It just immediately dissipates right before he can grab hold of him. And the other guard's like, shit, and just sort of runs straight back up the stairs. Before he runs,
Right.
is anyone going to try and do anything?
Nope. I'm sitting
I'm
back
gonna
and
cast-
watching.
Oh, no, I don't know if there's anything I can really do with this.
I want to quickly search the one in front of me for keys.
I cast sleep on the guy who's running away.
Make an investigation check.
Alright, I'll do my investigation check. Need to
I'm
find
so
those
glad you've got
keys.
sleep, Rich, because I've
It's
only got
so-
command and suggestion.
I was
And
going
like
to say,
with
I don't.
suggestion, it has to be reasonable. So just saying don't tell on us is not a reasonable thing for a god.
Like, no, don't. Don't
Yeah,
what?
please-
Just don't.
please don't.
Just
don't.
And like
You,
command is just like 6 seconds. So like
Oh,
Because I don't have a
Yeah,
spell
what is
book
this?
either. I can't even charm person him either.
Sleep. Within 20 feet of you.
I meant to roll for it. I didn't mean to. Yeah.
No, it's all right. Is it just an attack, or is it like do they have to make a saving throw?
Basically, it's 5d8s if that exceeds the creature's current HP and he falls asleep.
Oh, okay, right.
I rolled a
And that
20.
was 20. Okay.
Oh.
The other guard is asleep. Fuck. So you're searching through this dwarf's unconscious body, and you just hear it in about 10 feet ahead of you, just as the other guard just hits his head on the wall as he falls asleep and just goes face first into the floor. As you're searching him, you don't find any keys, but you do find a bag with 20 gold in it.
Cool.
Where the f you gonna stash that at this point?
Under my cape.
Many pockets underneath that cape.
You don't need to know what goes on under my cape.
Whoa!
Here's the word about my
10
cape.
feet away from your dog, and you have a 10-foot reach, so you know.
Oh my god.
Out there,
Why?
I'm just gonna fix it to some matted hair behind me.
No,
Up to you guys to choose how low that is.
prison pocket. That's where it goes.
How much was it? 20.
20 gold, yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Just a flat 20 gold.
so there's no key.
No key.
Damn it.
you're saying that the other guard's within 10 foot of you, and you've got a 10-foot reach. So,
Oh, is he within 10 foot? Sorry.
He is.
10
I
foot,
just
yeah.
searched the other one
Oh,
then.
pull him over.
My long gorilla arm.
Are you just going to search him, or do you want to pull the body over?
Yeah, I'll pull him over.
Yeah, easy enough. Small dwarf. No problem for box long, creepy arms.
Doug's doing some really funny arm movements and all.
make another investigation check for me, please.
Fuck.
Oh.
My arms are tired.
Yeah. As you're searching, it's kind of awkward to get around the armor, so you don't really find anything on his body. Johnny Flash. After about 5 or so minutes, Sergeant Toast returns.
Jesus.
I immediately salute him. I'm
He
overly
salutes
impressed by the
back.
sheer fact that he's lived, to be honest.
All right, that's nice. What's the
He salutes-
lifespan of a piece of bread?
1 day, isn't
I
it?
think it's a day.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't say that.
Oh shit! What?
Surely it's a few days before he gets mouldy.
He may only live today,
spell
but he
wears
will
off.
always
He's
live
already
in our hearts
mouldy.
forever.
He is already
He's
moldy.
already
Can I not cast Purify Food and Drink and make him last forever? I'll make him a holy symbol.
Yeah, he just becomes like divine breath.
You know what? I'll allow that. I will allow it.
We might have to use
Just
those
because
sidekick rules and fucking Tasha's.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We'll
I
have
will.
to turn
I
him
will
into
say
toast.
after
You'll have to
20.
toast him.
We'll have to toast him, and he's the new mascot of Oroshin, is it? The fire god.
I will
Dark,
say.
though.
I will
What a
say
band.
after a day, the magic wears off, and he is no longer sentient. But if you want to keep purifying him, and if Max wants to keep animating him, I will let you keep.
I mean,
I don't have
once
the,
I get,
I don't have the
once I
spell
get my
ready.
spell book back, I can ritual cast it every day.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I haven't got the spell yet for Purify Food and
no.
Drink.
Oh,
There's
That's
no
okay,
time.
we-
I took a different spell.
We've got a new mission I'm breaking out, guys.
So, Sergeant Toast comes over and he says, mate, sir, I tried so hard, I can't reach the door."
oh
His
no.
voice is different.
Yeah, stop this voice.
I'm purified yet.
Must be really problematic. The
Brown out
journeys.
of breath.
He's aging. That's what
Starts
it is.
starts
Is this
coughing up
de-aging?
like mold spores as well. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Tell me, Sergeant Toast, what did you see?
What
I
your
see a
toes
door.
eyes see?
I see it. There's a door there, sir.
And I'll point up the stairs. That door over there that we can see from here.
He sort of turns over to. I don't see no door.
Okay, tell me over this
Brent's
door.
blind.
Yeah.
Oh, sir, I
Johnny,
can't see
your
very
bread's
well.
an idiot.
Oh, just eat him. I'm done with it.
Just see.
Eat him while he's alive.
Damn it.
The thing is, though, the notes James sent me, there's no way of me dispelling it. So he's sticking around for an entire day.
Okay.
Not if
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
eat him.
eat him. If he pisses me off,
Crying. God, I can't do this.
Pick
Okay.
him up and stick him over a torch.
Okay. All right.
Stop.
So what is?
Peeling his crust off.
Oh no!
No, Sergeant Toast
No.
is still useful. We can still use him as a
He's not-
stealth.
Do you actually do that?
No, nowhere near him. I'm assuming
Yeah,
he's
he
in the
was
hell.
gonna start.
Is a 10 feet arms is trying to stretch
He's
towards
within
him.
reach. He is within
I'll
reach.
pick-
I'll
I'll
The
pick him
cells,
up. I'll pick him up.
the
I'll
cells
pick him
are
up and
only
protect him.
about 5 feet.
Oh my god,
About
I'm gonna
5 feet.
reach around into the other side with my 10-foot reach.
I'm imagining like Mr. Tickle.
Hairy hands emerging from the darkness to kidnap Sergeant Toast.
Blindly trying to snatch Sergeant Toast. No,
Oh,
I'm enough fooling around. I'm not really.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, I think Sergeant Toast deserves a reward for finding us information that there is a door. So I'm going to prestidigitation and flavor him up nice and good, since he is a non-living material. So I'm going to make him all buttery good.
And you don't want people to eat him. Right.
My mouth starts watering. I'm like salivating.
It's what Sergeant Toast would have
Ah,
wanted.
He's just
Its sole purpose
"Aw,
is-
shit,
its
I'm
entire
all
ex-
wet.
Just
I
the
can
way you
toast
like
him a
it,
bit
Sergeant
more if
Toast.
you want.
Anyway, how sturdy are these bars in these cells? In the cell?
They are made by dwarves, so very, very sturdy.
What metal
Did you
are
find
they
any
made
keys,
out
Buck?
They're bronze.
of? No keys.
No keys? Right. Do we have anyone that can make a noise or a distraction, like a really loud cough that would drown out 300 feet of noise?
No.
I can just start doing my war hoots if you want and start raging.
Wait, what if you
You're
rage
too
and you get
close
the
to us to
teleport one and you
rage.
teleport out the cell?
Potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
You're too
Rage.
close to us
I'd
to
run
rage,
out and
though.
get tired though.
Don't
Does
rage.
anyone have a means of magical silence or anything like that?
I got nothing.
No. I have fire.
I have
Actually-
fire.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
can
cast.
roar. Oh, sorry.
If I was to, if being small already, if I was to halve my size, could I fit through the bars?
I think you should suggest that the cell doors open. That
Just
doesn't
I
sound
don't-
unreasonable to me.
What? Wait.
Um,
What does command do? Does command make them do it, and suggest
then.
only makes them do something that's reasonable, or what?
So command is like a one-word command, like stop or drop or whatever,
Dance.
and they have to follow it for like one turn, which is 6 seconds.
Open.
But
Open.
suggestion,
He opens his
Yeah.
eyes.
but
Strict.
Can
suggestion,
Yes,
you,
that
can
one.
you just
is
point
like
to the lock and say open?
it
Unlock.
only works on people.
Yeah.
Can you
Ah.
not use that on me and say open and point at the door and I'll just go through it?
Probably not.
I don't think you'd be able to
need
interpret
a
what the
key.
word
It's
open
like
means
a
to
string of
yourself.
command words for the Winter Soldier. Just activate
Yeah.
cores.
Longing
But
train card. Yeah,
I was
if I
sitting there
was
going, no. Stop
Okay,
saying
so-
it.
Am I able to poke my head around the bars and see if I can spot the keys anywhere? Are they
You
like
wouldn't
just
be able to get
glistening
your
like?
head. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get your head out of the bars.
So if-
I'll pick up Sergeant Toast and stick my hands through the rails to see if he can see better than I can.
Okay.
Where do we
Just to
start?
answer your question first,
Yep, sorry.
Adelarmin, you can try it, but looking at the bars, it's unlikely you'd be able to get through, even at
Okay.
half size.
Yeah, I was thinking like being of dwarven design. I feel like that's probably not that wouldn't work.
Yeah, because they are sort of quite close together. They are made to keep things inside, and that includes smaller people like dwarves or halflings.
Yeah, I was thinking that they probably imprisoned goblins, which are like the same size.
Okay, so Johnny Flash, you've picked up Sergeant Toast,
Yes.
and you're sort of holding him in the air.
buttery.
You can see his bread legs dangling, and butter dripping off his legs like
Where do you
sweat.
get butter from?
I prestidigitation him and
Magic.
flavored him up.
Ah.
Magic.
It smells like
just shoot pigeons up my sleeves.
the nice smell of warm butter and garlic just starts
Garlic?
fumigating the
Where's
air.
garlic come from?
Since when is he
Garlic bread.
garlic bread?
Yeah,
It's a lavish cell we're in.
He's
Oh.
evolving.
Garlic butter. That's what. It smells lovely.
Italian.
Does he become Italian? Does the accent change again?
It's a me.
Oh, sir, I cannot see anything. No, he says, I'm sorry, sir. My eyes, they got butter in them. I can't see very well anyway.
Swiss cheese again.
Different slice of bread every time.
He's got
He's traveling
schizophrenia.
the world.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to try and ruffle through the pockets of the guards that are next to us then.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me, please.
Boom.
Okay.
Hey,
You ruffle. Ruffle
Being
through
surprised
the
I'm actually good at
pockets.
something.
And so I'm going to assume this is the other guard that Bok didn't find
Yeah.
anything on. You rustle through the pockets and you don't really find anything either.
Shit.
useless god. You're carinating. What's under his
Right.
beard?
I'll lift up the beard. Is it on a necklace and underneath his beard?
Under his beard, there is a hand.
A what?
Oh, it's Chuck
No,
Norris.
Hand.
I'm joking.
Creepy as hell.
It's a smaller dwarf.
It's the mage hand. No,
It's
there's
a
nothing
woman
under his
bread.
beard.
Hey, man.
You do see, though, on the armor, you can see the symbol of a mug that's sort of foaming at the top.
Do I recognise the symbol?
I would say so. You've never seen it before, but you've had it described to you, which
Okay.
was in the last session by the three dwarves. It's the same symbol of which the three dwarves had said that the iron ingots had stamped on them.
Do I know
Oh.
what the symbol is?
You don't recognize the symbol, no. You've seen many different clan, sort of dwarven clan, sort of banners and things like that, but you've never seen this one. This one looks to be different to the ones you've seen previously. But then again, you didn't even know that this place existed.
I think many people do, full stop, except for the three dwarves that completely
alright,
forgot to tell
Barley.
us that these people were here. Shit. I mean, I can get us out, but it's going to cause a lot of noise.
How long does sleep last, Rich?
But each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. 1 minute at most,
Oh,
or
God.
they take damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap them awake.
Can you
Okay.
not concentrate on keeping it, or is it not a concentration spell?
Concentration
That's more
spell.
one for
It's
combat,
an
isn't it?
enchantment. It's an
Alright.
enchantment spell. So you've probably got about 10 seconds before.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to look
Adalami?
at Bok and say, hide that guard, and I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself to look exactly like that guard.
I'm gonna grab the beard of the other guard and slam his head against the bars.
No.
I'd make an unarmed attack with advantage.
Oh, where's the other one?
Just hits.
Okay, good.
Okay, so he is unconscious for longer. He's no longer asleep. He's just conked out.
Or better.
Oh,
We'll just kill him.
That screws my plan.
I mean, you can still look like him. You can walk us out.
That's a good point. Use your knock
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
I'm going to turn myself into an exact replica of one of those guards.
We're gonna have to be quick. We have to immediately get them hidden away, out of sight, and you take because people are gonna start coming.
Where are we supposed to put them?
I mean,
Just
there's a cell
just
here. We
push
can
them to
hide
the
them under
side
the
of somebody,
bedroll.
It's fine.
We're
Is there a
behind
cupboard or anything
bars.
we can put them in?
No, we're behind, but we're in like cages.
Not
How
for
big
long.
is this? Is this room
Just-
10 feet and I can touch everything? Is
Just
that what's
the-
going on?
no, just pull him
The
like
room
to
is
the
5
side or
feet
something
by
so he's
5
not
feet.
immediately visible.
cell.
But, like,
Each cage is
And then
5 foot, isn't it?
The whole room.
Yeah.
Not just the
The
cell.
whole the whole room. The room is probably about 20 feet by 30 feet.
Yeah, I
So
can't.
in the center of the room is just sort of like just a flat stone floor. There's nothing there in between, and across you can see other cells, which are all empty.
just pull him out of sight so you couldn't see him
Are they open?
if somebody opened the door.
Are the other cells open?
The doors are closed, but you can't tell from this distance whether or not they're locked.
Okay.
Right. I'm going for it.
Going
You
for
hit knock.
what?
I'm gonna let myself out of this cell.
Right.
Okay.
Here's the deal, Johnny. You knock, open the cell. I'm going to go to the other side of the door as a dwarf. I'm going to go there, and whoever comes, I'm going to reassure them that everything's okay. We'll make it look like the cells are closed, and then when they've gone, we're going to get the hell out of here.
Just say
okay?
you gave me. Say you gave me the beating of a lifetime. Put some makeup on me. You have a disguise kit, right?
Nope.
We've got nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, we got nothing.
Oh,
Everyone's
damn it.
taking off us.
Dude, is there's dirt and sulfur in these cells, right? They're not the cleanest. I'll prestidigitation myself to look all scruffed up and dirty, like I've been roughed up.
Okay.
Mike's not working out.
All right, I'm going for it. Second level spell slot.
Creatures that you see within range, the object can be a door, a box, a chest, a safe bag. Contains a mundane and magical success.
I guess it's just a lock on these cage doors, right? I'm just going to pop that lock.
Okay. It's
Hello?
it opens.
Mm-hmm.
It pops open.
Okay, as soon as that happens, I'm going to run out of the cell. I'm going to move any dwarf bodies that are in sight of somebody who opened the door out of view of that, and I'm going to stand post by the door.
You could probably get them into your cell. That's the only place that they wouldn't be visible.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
I'll sit down. You can just put them behind me.
Yep. And,
Perfect. Yeah.
Also, because knock has a range of 60 feet, I'm just going to knock again on their cell as well and open that one.
Okay. So as that door does open, as you do that, and Adelarm and you sort of head up the stairs to stand guard on the door, you can hear, because these are very, very loud noises, very loud noises. You can hear some rustling, Adelarming outside the door, and some sort of hushed whispers. And then the door handle begins to move.
I'm going to stand there ready, waiting.
Okay, while this is happening, is anybody else doing anything?
Nope.
I mean,
No.
go. Are you guys dragging the other body into your cell? One in ours, one
I
in
think
theirs.
they've both been. I think they've both been, and Goes is sort of hiding them behind his body.
Okay.
So the door opens, and you can see Adelarmin. There is about 10 or so guards sort of stood around, and one of them stands in front of you and says, "What's that racket?"
As they're coming in, I'm going to start like hurling abuse at the cages and be like, don't try any more of that funny business, you fucking idiots. I've had enough of you lot mouthing off. Fucking being a nuisance, that's enough. I'm going to turn around and be like, Jesus, where the fuck did you get these from?
Oh, I didn't bring him in. I thought you brought him in.
Oh no, he's just the other fella. It's just going on his fucking break right now as they start fucking acting off. Typical.
Right, you know there's supposed to be 2 people here at all times, right?
That's what I told him, but he's fucking adamant that he wants to go off and he wants to have his toilet break right now. Have you seen him? Because he's been gone for like 5 minutes now.
I haven't seen anyone.
Well, send him straight back here when you find him.
All right, well, I think I'll wait here with you. 2 people, the king said, all times in the dungeon. I'll wait with you.
Couldn't agree more.
Lads, stand guard outside. Nobody go anywhere. And he shuts the door behind him. When's your shift end?
Just I'm only on a mid shift today, so not got long left.
A mid shift? The fuck's a mid shift?
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
Yeah. DC 13 wisdom save. And I'm going to say, seriously, I'm kind of worried about that guy. Will you help me go and find him and get the other guys to look around for him? He's been gone for quite a while now. And it's not like him to leave his post.
He sort of looks at you and says, "What trickery is this? Get out of my head.
Oh?
Guys!"
I'm going to grab him and push him towards the cell that has got
Breakfoot, bong him.
goes on and everything.
Bong him.
Okay, I'm gonna bonk him.
Yeah, fucking bonk him, dudes.
He's
I want to try and
so-
grab him and like push him.
Okay, so you
Around
just
all that
you
loose.
make
Rather
a make a
beard.
strength check, please.
Oh, strength.
shit.
Oh wait,
shit.
8 is making it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a general strength check.
Oh, he nailed
With
it.
a -1. Yes.
Not bad at all. Let's see if he.
I want to like grab him by the front of his armor and
Okay.
just like swing
So
him
you-
towards there.
Strangely, you see this halfling like pushing this dwarf, which is not too much bigger, taller than him, but certainly a lot stockier than him and wearing quite heavy armor. You can see him pushing him sort of down the stairs quite easily, actually. But the guard is shouting, "Guys! Guys! Get in here! Get in here!" Knocking him out.
Yeah, is he close
what did you
to?
guys knock him
Is
out?
he close to my cell?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
He's only sort of still going down the stairs. I'd allowing you trying to knock him out.
I'm gonna try send Sergeant Toast on his final mission to be a hero.
Okay.
I'm
Stuck with his
going
mouth.
to I'm gonna throw him at him, and
Like
his
choke
orders
him.
are to enter the mouth and choke him out.
Oh my
Get the
god!
bread up his ass.
As a hero.
like
Okay.
Make a
Sergeant
strength check to
Toast
hold
goes
his
in.
jaw open so he doesn't bite down.
yeah.
Okay. I will say make a general ranged attack.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
just for the accuracy.
Is that just a dex roll?
throwing
I
him.
can't remember.
I would say make a dex roll.
Okay, right, come on.
Just,
Please, for the love of God, one time I want the dice rolls to be good.
That'll do it.
I mean,
That'll-
could be worse.
You watch as Johnny Flash sticks his arm out of the cage. He steps out of the cage because the door's open and just lobs Sergeant Toast. You see his arms and his legs as he gracefully sort of flies through the air with his sight on the guard's mouth. As he opens his mouth to shout, you see Sergeant Toast hit him in the face and grab onto his beard, and you see him thrust his body straight into his mouth as he starts crawling down.
Jesus.
The dwarf immediately starts to struggle, and I'm gonna roll for this.
I'm a breadomancer.
You see the dwarf, he starts to go red and then purple as he starts struggling, and then
We're going to commit a murder.
drops to the drops to the floor. Adalami, could you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay. 17.
Yeah, okay. You just before the heavy dwarf falls down the stairs, you let go, and you hear the armor hitting the floor, ding, 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 and scrapes down. The dwarf is now dead.
Oh my
Salute
god.
Sergeant Toast one more time. Single tear.
Oh my god.
I'm just going to
the
look over
hero's
at Johnny
death.
and be like, what the fuck, dude?
The old magic. You wouldn't understand it, Adalamin.
You're right, I don't understand it.
Kick him outside.
As this happens, sort of because the noise of the armor hitting the floor was quite loud, the door opens once more, and the 10 guards, or 9 other guards that were stood outside, start to enter the chamber and see what's happened. What do you do?
I'll
Well, they don't
yell
know
out
he's
for-
choked to death,
Ah,
but they see the dwarf on the floor, not breathing.
and they see me outside the cell because I threw Sergeant Toast at it, didn't I?
They do see you stood outside the cell, and
Oh,
they can just sort of see one of the other guards stood on the stairs looking down, a little confused.
I'll
At the,
yell,
dead dwarf.
send help, this man's choking.
Yeah, I'm going to, roll with that. I'm going to look around and
Mate.
pick him up.
I'm a
And,
trained
be
medical
like,
professional,
"Oh my
and
God,
we
yeah,
need a
yeah,
cleric.
someone help us
Need a-
get him to the infirmary.
I'm just like
He's dead and
fake.
he's choking on it. And
I'm doing like
gonna
Make a
fake
persuasion
CPR to him, trying to sell it from all the holy
this
city I'll
was
be watching.
I'm crying. It's not
How did
coming
you not
out. I'm
believe
putting
it?
on the whole works at this point. Was that a persuasion
Okay.
check for Johnny or me?
Yeah, I want you, both to make persuasion checks, please.
What do you mean persuasion or performance? How good are we selling this though?
Yeah.
I will let you choose.
Oh,
Oh god.
I've just shied at 11.
They're both the same.
It's not.
It's flavor time.
Yes, flavor
I need
performance.
to roll
it
good.
is.
I needed to sell the performance. Oh
24.
my god.
wow.
So
I'm crying. There's snot. I'm like torn up.
Even
He's
I'm
choking on his
convinced
piece of
other
bread.
laments turned against us.
this
Yeah.
is so you see 4 of them come down the stairs. They look at you, Adelarm. One of them looks at you, Adelarm, puts his hand on your shoulders, almost to console you. It's like, hey, there's nothing you could have done. The fat bastard was always stuffing his face. He's bound to catch up with him one day. And he looks. Then he sort of looks at you, Johnny Flash, and says, "Get away from him and show some respect. What are you doing out of your cell, lads?"
I'm a trained medical professional. Your colleague here just thought you'd ask me for help. He didn't want to see
I'm
his
gonna
friend
look at
die.
him, eyes
You-
full of tears. He said he was a doctor, and I just panicked.
I'll go back
You're
to
a
my cell now,
prisoner.
sir, and I'll do some salutes. Sir, Captain, aye,
let's see.
I'll be on my way now.
So he looks
Back
a
to
little
where
bit
shall I
puzzled
go?
as to what's going on. He steps over the body and notices both of the cells are open. And then he,
Wait, has our cell been open this whole time?
the whole time,
Are you fucking serious?
I knocked
Yeah, Johnny knocked
twice.
twice.
Oh!
That's why I shoved the guy towards your cell so you could like beat the shit out of him.
I think you guys have been engrossed
I
by
was
the
still
events that's been
laughing.
happening for me.
so as all of the guards come in,
Wait, Fridge, did you know?
No, I was just saying then. I didn't know it was open as well.
We were just sitting in there, like, what's gonna happen? How are we gonna get out?
Knocked twice.
Video.
Use both
He
spell
did,
slots.
He cast
he
knock
even
twice,
I think he
didn't
posted it twice as well, like cast it
Yeah.
twice on the thing.
Because
I
that
had
has
no
60 feet
idea.
range, I can cast it on your cell as well.
Oh, whoops.
So as the guards come in, they grab each of you, and they
I've seen
now
it in,
are putting you in separate cells.
in Roll 20 now. Fuck.
They notice one's missing and shout, "Lads, we got one missing. Find him. No, it's a small one. The king will not be impressed if we lose one of his prisoners."
He's small and tasty. Keep away from the toasters.
It's the toast.
It's the toast.
He's
He
small
goes,
and delicious.
No,
Don't be
he's
deceived.
dangerous one.
He's the garlic bread assassin.
you can see one of them
He was in
sort
the
of
army.
start inspecting the other dwarf's body as they're all pulling you out into separate cells. And
I'll
it's just like he takes
prestidigitation
the
them all.
smell and
I'll make
winces a
them
little
all
bit.
smell of garlic. I'll make them all smell of garlic with prestidigitation, and I'll use subtle
this is
meta
getting
magic to make it super subtle.
Okay, right. So they all smell of garlic now. They're all sort of looking around each other as if like one of them's farted, but they're not sure which one it was because there's a weird smell coming from somewhere. Not realizing yet that it's coming from all of them. You see one of them checking out the body of the dwarf. Where you can see the face is blue, and you can see the eyes are sort of bulging out of the head a little bit as well. As they were starting to struggle to breathe, the eyes had started protruding from the head.
Right. Let me get the scene right in my head. How many dwarves have come in since
So
this
in
one
the
has
room,
died?
in
How
the
many
room
dwarves
now,
are
there are 13 dwarves
there? Oh,
in the room right now.
damn it!
2 of them are
Excluding Var.
unconscious. No, that's including. Yeah. excluding Var. That's including Adalamin, who is disguised.
Disguised as one. Yeah.
So you've got 2 of them in the cell that you were Goza was in. You've got 9 of them who are sort of moving about and.
So
sort of
there are
moving
9
along.
active dwarves.
9 active dwarves,
Okay.
yeah,
Uh,
and one of them is dead. You can see as well, like a little arm coming out of his mouth. By the way, a little bread arm, just limp. So, if you're not doing anything, they're moving you to separate cells. They are locking the doors. One of them grabbed the keys, which were at the top of the on the wall at where the door is, just sort of hanging off a hook. They're putting you into separate cells and locking the door. They're dragging the body out. They've moved the 2 other dwarves, sort of woke them up, and they're sort of like, "Oh, what the fuck? Ah, my head! Ah!" And now stationed inside are 4 dwarves instead of 2. So we're taking extra precaution now.
You never know, the garlic bread assassin might strike again.
So at this point, are any of you doing anything?
Wait, am I still blocking the 2 unconscious guards? Are they up?
They've moved everyone to separate cells, and they have moved them.
Alright.
and 2 dwarves.
Wait, so we're all in a separate cell from each other?
All of you in separate cells now.
I thought we said there were only 4 cells in the room.
No, there are multiple cells. It's just they put you all in sort of 2 cells.
Okay.
So you've got the 2 cells that you were in, and then there were a few more going down, and then across the chamber there are more cells going down.
Okay. Great.
I'm just
I
going to
still-
despair my cell, thinking about how I'm going
I
to
s-
die tomorrow.
Am I still accepted as a dwarf at this point?
At the moment, yeah. So at the moment, you're one of the dwarves stationed inside the.
Oh, fuck. It's only
Oh,
lasts for an hour.
Yeah, you've probably got I would say about 40 minutes left after all of this is
Shit.
unfolded. So, what do you do?
Jade, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
gonna like,
accepting fate now.
yeah, I'm gonna stand guard with them. You know, I'm gonna chat to them for a bit. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, so how's your wife?" And like, just like make casual conversation and shit. And just like get talking to him.
God.
And then
Hi,
after an
sh-
hour, I'm just gonna turn back into a halfling and be like, "I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you."
They're just gonna like look puzzled and be like, for fuck's sake! They're gonna grab you and throw you into a cell as well.
Shit.
Right, ta-da! All part of the show. We're traveling
Yeah. I'm
performers.
just be like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Just take us to the crag already.
So you
After like an hour of small talk and like getting to know them better.
All about his family and his whole life story.
Yeah, I'd like to think I was
I
like
think
giving
nothing
them
else
like
is
life
happening.
advice, like about like his wife and stuff that he's slowly drifting away from, and I'm like, you've got to make an effort, man. You've got to take those little opportunities. Buy her flowers, you know, carve a nice piece of stone for her. Like I'm giving him some like real heart to heart advice, and then I
You
just
can,
flip
like-
back into a halfling, and I'm just like, fuck.
yeah, through the night, you can hear them chatting to each other like, "I know that. He was right nice. Give me some good advice. I'm going to use that. I think I will as well. Fuck."
I like to think you were speaking in in Dwarvish or using the accent, and as you just poof back, you're doing like a really terrible accent, carrying on the conversation.
Are you speaking dwarf?
Yeah.
Are you speaking gibberish? Oh no, you do know dwarf.
Well, like
I can say I can actually speak Dwarvish, so
it's sort of like the moment when in Always Sunny when the science bitches tried to make Charlie smart and then like the realization that he's not smart. It's sort of a bit like that. Stupid science bitches. So, providing you're not doing anything else for the rest of the night, you each get a long rest again. So any spell slots you've used, you can
Thank you,
get those
sir.
back. You managed to kill one of the guards.
No.
I think
It was not us. We
Before-
cannot take the credit of the valiant sacrifice of Sergeant
Unbelievable.
Toast.
so. Yeah, Sergeant
Before-
Toast.
oh, sorry. Before
He may
I
have lived only for a day, but will forever be in our hearts.
Not even a day.
Not
Not
even
even a day.
Garlicly, buttery goodness.
Yeah, go on, Aid. Sorry.
before I like get a long rest, I want to give that god that I was talking to about his partner bardic inspiration, so he's got a bit of something to like go home with, and hopefully things turn out all right for him. You know.
He, after his shift ends, he walks out like an old man trying Viagra for the first time. Just pure confidence. Just nothing but confidence coming from him. He's sort of glowing.
Oh, I want some of that bardic inspiration.
I've had it. That's all it's
Little
cracked up
pack.
to be.
Little patch in your walk.
It's my mojo, baby.
So, this is an opportunity as well for anyone to swap any spells if they want to.
I can't.
They can do that. Can you not do that in a? Oh, you don't have your spell books.
Don't have my
That's
spell
right.
book.
I
I'm stuck
can.
with what I've got.
Okay.
All I need
So-
to do is
Going to
pray.
the red
You pray,
baby.
boys, pray, bitches, can fucking swap at will.
Just pray.
Pray, bitch.
Birkin, please help us.
Dear God, change my spells.
Okay, son.
Yes,
Thank
please
you,
don't
God.
let us die. Okay, thanks, bye.
Amen.
So, the it's quite a long night tonight. After all of that, you're all pretty tired, and you're a little bit disappointed that you couldn't make it out. Although it was quite a difficult task anyway. Bok is, I imagine, quite pleased with himself with the damage he managed to do to those two guards with his long, creepy arms. So the next morning, from what you can gather, you all feel like you've not really slept much. You feel rested enough that you can function, but you don't feel like it's been a very long sleep. You are all awoken by the sound of marching as about 20 or so guards come down with shackles, open the cages, shackle you up, start moving you up towards the stairs. You are brought into the courtyard, and one of the dwarves looks sort of like a leader. He's wearing a helmet. He's the only one wearing a helmet, and he's got a large bronze axe in his hand. Hey, we're going to make our journey to the crag. Want no funny business. We lost one of our own. We're mourning. Although he was an idiot, choked on bread, of all things.
Yeah. I'm going to say, to be fair, it's his own fault for choking on bread. He was stuffing his fat face again. And you know what I mean. And just mimic what the other god said about him stuffing his face all the
Oh,
time.
you're right.
We're all
That
just going to
seems
get involved
crazy.
in that. Yeah, what an idiot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, think about
fucking
it.
idiot.
Jeez, yeah.
They're like, you can hear all
Right,
the other guys
guys,
like
yeah.
agreeing as well. Like, you fucking stupid. Who jokes on bread?
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to like add into it and interject and be like, it wasn't even the first time, right?
I know we've had some pretty stupid people die, but no one like that. Christ, his wife is not even upset. She's more disappointed. Anyway, I'll make our journey to the crag.
His
All right,
wife's
man.
not even upset. Because he's that much of an idiot.
No one
No,
cares.
his wife
Just
wife
said he was
like,
in mourning.
Oh, they're a little, yeah. They're upset that one of the friends have died, but quite a few of them are still sort of pissing themselves laughing at it. His wife is so embarrassed. Right, lads, march in order. Let's get these prisoners to the crag. We can all go back to our normal jobs of not choking on bread. Iron gates open up, and you head straight back up the long road. Takes you about 20 minutes to get there, and you come to a large building, sort of shaped as an X.
Where is it? Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah, you can see on the map. It's called the Nalgran Crag. It's
The hole.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hex.
Thanks
X
for
right
that.
there. You're led inside, and inside you can see this large stone chamber. And in the center of the chamber, you can see a model. It's almost like a museum.
True.
And it's a model of this pit, which you haven't actually seen yet. There are other buildings sort of covering it up. So you haven't seen it on your way there, but you can see this model of a pit, and inside the pit is this arena. Right, take them down. The king wants them straight into the arena. We're already running late. So they just take you down to the left chamber, over at this side here. And at the end, you can see it's just sort of opened up. And as you sort of brought closer, you can see this huge pit. And you can also hear the sounds of cheers and things coming from below. Bok, you're at the front. They've put you right at the front of the group, and you sort of stand there. You can see there's like this wooden platform and some chains going over, like some cogs and things. You realise this is a sort of makeshift elevator. They all push you onto the elevator and start lowering you down. Further down, you pass sort of people in the crowd who start throwing like rotten bits of food at you and things as you're lowered further down, and you sort of go past them all into the sort of ground below. Inside the bottom, you in this other chamber, you can see a large iron gate straight in front of you, and there are more guards sort of posted around, and you can see some of the guards are carrying your weapons, not the axe that you found, but your normal great axe they're holding. Like, lads,
There's an axe as well. Appreciate
oh,
that.
yeah, but it's not the one that you found,
No,
but it's the other axe. Right, lads, give them their weapons. We'll see. And one of them sort of turns to you, Adelam, and says, "Good luck. I had the best time with my wife last night.
Oh, I'm really
Thanks for
glad
the
to hear that.
advice. Ah,
Anytime,
was-
you know.
great. It was great."
I'm here for you, bud. You know, I'm really glad things worked out.
One of them, so that guy actually leans in and whispers to you. I'll just whisper you as private message you in Discord. He whispers this. Right, give them the weapons. And he sort of like unshackle you all and hand you your weapons. Good luck.
Is my loot included in weapons?
It's not.
Okay.
Well, would you use that as a weapon?
I wouldn't use it as like a physical weapon, but it helps.
Would you
like,
need it to cast
spellcasting
spells and stuff? Yeah, then your loot is with the
Okay.
behind you your loot.
So we're all there together, are we?
You're all there together.
Okay.
You've all now got your weapons. You're unshackled and you're staring out through these iron bars to a large arena. You can hear the cheers sort of thundering above you. Sounds like thousands upon thousands of people. Open the gate. The gate slowly starts to rise, and light starts entering the chamber sort of a lot more than it was before. It was sort of separated by really close together bars. And you... Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go.
Oh, I'm too zoomed in.
Yeah, you might need to zoom out. So,
Jesus, okay.
You-
Oh, I don't like this.
you have all
We've all
entered
seen
from
Star
here,
Wars. Fine.
and the gate shuts behind you. Over here, you can see the king sat there, and he raises his hands and lowers them. And as he does that, the volume of the cheers starts to fade away. Welcome to the crag, where these prisoners And among them goblin folk, these goblin folk lovers will be judged by gods and men. 3 rounds as normal. If they survive all 3, they're free to go. Free to roam our beautiful city, gaining the respect of all. After each round, they will all get 1 hour to rest and to recuperate. Please, prisoners, make your way to the center of the arena. And are you all going to move forward?
Oh,
As-
fuck.
Just play.
I can't delete it. You'll have to delete
I
it.
know your arms are long, Doug, but come on.
Yeah,
Well done, Doug.
I like how it's dyed me this nice pale fleshy pink colour though. I didn't pick that, it gave it me.
as
That's
we're
not his
walking
arm,
up,
that's something else.
I'm going to speak to Var. I'm going to get close to Var, and I'm going to say, that guy just told me, beware the Minotaur. When that Minotaur comes out, we need to make sure he's not, running amok. We need to shut him down.
Aye, lad, sounds like a plan. Maybe we should let the others know.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Rise up is fine.
I'm going to go over to Johnny and be like, beware the Minotaur. Pass it on.
I start screaming.
Oh, God.
A fucking Minotaur!
Fuck do you mean, Minotaur? What the fuck? I start cowering.
You can hear now drums going boom, 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 boom.
We have a
boom,
cave troll.
Place yourselves in the arena where you want to be placed.
Okay.
Away from danger, please.
Okay.
Epic music, go.
I'm the king
You
now.
you look up, and the box
King
sat on the
box.
king's knee.
I want my axe back, please. I'm just gonna sort of take position in the middle, just
Okay.
gripping my axe.
Okay. So, let the battle begin.
Oh, delete that fucking toast gifts disgusting.
Oh yeah,
So-
sorry.
So correct.
Well, they've cooked an egg inside it, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it cheese?
I got rid of it.
It's still not as bad as the hot dog gif. I'm standing
Pocket hot
by
dog. So the gates on either side of the arena start to open now. They're not. It's not bars. You can't see through them. But as they start to open, you see large hoofs, like large hoofs. As it starts to raise more, you see more of what's behind the door.
No.
2
Minotaurs.
massive
Rhinotaurs.
rhinotaurs.
Minotaurs.
2
God.
massive rhinoceroses
Why?
step out of the gate. I
Shit.
need everyone to roll initiative, please.
No. Alice
Don't
doesn't
want
want to.
No way.
Big no.
Oh god. It's a bad day for initiative.
I
I don't think it is. Genuinely don't think it is.
you're dead.
I don't think mine came through.
No, I haven't seen it. I think it's delayed.
Is it delayed?
I think you
won't
rolled a
roll again.
5.
Yeah, I rolled a 5, yeah.
It came through on the game log, so I can actually
Oh,
see
okay.
everyone's.
Cool.
Oh, you
Initiative
complete
roll.
okay.
Yeah, so add alarming.
Oh,
It's
have you
easier
fixed
if
the
everyone.
initiative tracker now then? Like,
It's still easier if everyone tells what they rolled, because some of them
Okay.
haven't come through.
No.
Var,
1.
Okay. Bok,
7.
Goza,
11.
Adriel, I didn't hear what you said, if you said anything.
Does my mic stop working again?
No, you're there.
Oh, okay. 8.
I can hear you now. 8, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so top of the round is Adalamin.
Okay,
16 higher.
I would like to. I think it's it is an action, but I don't care. I would like to make a minor illusion of myself holding a red cape 30 feet away from me, so like 5, 10,
Well, that was
15,
the body
20,
talk.
25, 30, so like here.
Okay.
So it's me holding a red cape in one hand, waving like up, and with the other hand, I'm just sticking my middle finger up at the rhino.
Okay. So it's this one over here, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm also going to bardic inspiration for
Okay.
with my bonus action.
No worries. All right. So next up is Goza.
Oh. What to do? One sec, just let me read my spells.
Yeah, I'm just reading the lines.
I communicate with them. You're both jungle animals. It's from the same place.
Yeah,
right?
surely, right?
No.
Jungle. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Recruit them. Rhino paladins. That's epic music.
It's pretty
Oh,
epic, isn't
Danny
it?
for a
It's
second.
more epic than I thought it was going to be.
When it first started, I definitely thought it was called Plani. Or like Ailstorm or something.
Yeah, I just typed D&D battle music into YouTube.
Right, I'll save that. I'm just gonna move in front of Johnny Flash,
Okay.
and I want to hold an action
Okay.
to attack the rhino on the right if it comes up to me.
Okay. No worries.
That'll be my turn.
No problem. Right. So next is Adriel.
Yeah, I'm just reading my spells as well, sec.
You can see the rhinos are sort of doing the rhino thing with the hoof. You know, where they like move it through the sand, getting ready to charge.
Oh no.
You can see Jim Carrey coming out the back of one.
Yeah.
Please no.
Not Jim Carrey, it's Sergeant Toast!
Sergeant. So I want to do like I want to use produce flame, but like
Yep.
hold it in my hand for a bit, and then can I use it as like a reaction if the rhino comes closer to throw it, if that makes sense.
You can hold your action
Okay.
to you can hold your action, but that would use your action up for this round.
Yeah,
but
no,
if
that's
it
fine. I'll do that.
comes
then, yeah.
closer, you can do that. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Bok,
Really? I really wanted the rhinos to do something.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I'll screenshot it in a second. I'll show you how bad he rolled.
Alright, I'm gonna. If VAR goes before them, then. Okay.
Well, they got 0.
I'm gonna. I only got given my axe, didn't I?
You did.
Damn. Okay, never mind that then.
No, we'll say you've got all of your weapons.
I was gonna lob a javelin.
You can do that. Yeah.
And armor. We got our armor as well.
You got your armor as well. Yeah. So you are fully equipped for battle.
Alright, I'm gonna throw one of my javelins at
Okay.
the one on the right. Wait, how
No
far is that?
problem.
Yeah, it's well in range.
Yeah. So it's
Oh, yeah.
one. It is.
Oh, fucking hell. It was skidding on 16 and then went bump 3.
So
Damn it.
Yeah.
that does not hit, unfortunately. It just
Okay.
goes wide into the sand from next to it.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Johnny Flash.
You mentioned we had all our possessions, right?
Yeah, that would include
Okay.
your spell books.
I'm going to unravel a piece of rope on my backpack. Do a little incantation. And
Okay.
I'll be climbing said thing and going to my hidey hole.
What? Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh god.
Good luck, guys. Feel free to come up here if you. It's nice and cozy.
You bastard.
I've got
Okay.
beanbags and everything.
Johnny Flash unravels
Launched the javelin into there.
some rope, and you can see as the rope sort of like just floats above the air, and he sort of clambers up inside it, and he's sort of looking down. You can see his top hat. He's like, "See ya."
Actually, hold on, I made a mistake. My held action is I want to grab Johnny Flash anytime he goes into pull him back out.
You realise you can come up here with me, right? It's cozy. We'll bore the rhinos to death.
Just wait it out
As
before
Johnny
I
Flash
die.
does that, you can hear the crowds going, "Boo, boo!"
Flipping the middle finger as I disappear to my extra dimensional space.
And they're all sort of chanting like a football chant. "He's a pussy! He's a pussy!"
Johnny Flash
In
agrees.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, in Dwarvish.
Don't understand a word they're saying, so I think they're chanting. They're egging me on. They're impressed.
Yeah. I'm going to shout up the rope. Johnny, they're calling you a pussy.
I can't hear you. They're chanting my name so loudly.
That's alright, you like cats, don't you?
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's...
Hello?
Yeah, it's meant to turn, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Next up is Var.
Serious?
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna.
They rolled a 1. A 1 and a 2.
No, I rolled a 1 though. and I
Yeah,
rolled a 1.
but VAR rolled a 1, so
Unless
they
they've
must
got
have all
negative
been 1.
initiative and both rolled 1.
There we go, that should be better. So, what are you doing, Var?
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on this rhino in front of me.
Okay, go ahead. That definitely hits.
Ooh,
8 damage.
8 damage.
So, no worries. So, you see as this large blue bolt of crackling energy gets thrown, it sort of hits the rhino in the shoulder, and it sort of doesn't do the grunt, but it just sort of like shakes it off. And that's 8 damage. Nice. So. Okay, are you doing anything else?
Sorry, no, I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, right. It's the first rhino, and I will show you exactly how bad they
Which one's
rolled.
the first one?
It is the one on the left.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hold on.
1 and 0.
Yeah, 1 and 0.
Wow.
How can
Yep.
you roll a 0?
1 minus 1.
Yeah.
So you literally
So
rolled
bad.
snake eyes on. Oh no, you rolled
You
a
roll a
2
1
and a
and a
1.
2.
1 or 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so it's the one on the left turn. This one is going to start charging for Adelarmin's thingy, illusion. Runs right through it. As it sort of tries to make an attack, and it just sort of fizzles out away. And so does your illusion. It sort of looks sort of confused and then turns around to look at Var, and that's the end of its turn. And the next rhino is going to run straight for Goza. At this point, Edriel and Goza. We'll say, Edriel, you go first. So you've prepared Produce Flame.
Flame, yeah. So roll to hit.
Oh my
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
God.
Crit.
Yeah.
Another
Definitely hits.
Crit.
Yep.
Nice.
2 damage.
Max.
Wow.
maximum damage.
Holy shit.
yeah.
So
That's 16.
you watch as flames appear from Adriel's hand. They sort of get bigger and bigger, and she claps her hands, and this large bolt of flame heads straight towards the rhino, completely engulfing it in flames as it sort of shakes it off, and takes 16 damage.
Damn.
I forgot how good you guys roll. That's alright, doesn't matter. So that is...
This is
Yep.
like the opposite of the last campaign, isn't it? Where we just tend to roll quite good.
Hey.
Except for
Apart from that
the
last
finale.
fight. Yeah, apart from the last fight.
So jinx there.
It runs. What runs as it runs, the fire sort of goes out. You can see, like, as it gets closer, you can see like bits of burnt flesh and sort of open wounds with like blisters and things on them, on its shoulders and on its face. As it sort of carries on running towards you, you roll your attack now. That hits.
18.
Roll damage.
Be 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So that's
Rolling 8 for damage.
okay. So takes a further 8 damage. You see as Goza slices right through its left leg. You see quite a large open gash as it sort of like winces a little bit, but it continues to move, and it's going to make an attack at you, Goza. So it's going to... That's going to be 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and you take 2d8 bludgeoning damage. And there's my d8, there it is. So that's going to be 2, 7, so that's 9 plus another 2d8, plus another 9 damage. So that's going to be 17 damage, 17 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
I need you to make a strength saving throw as well, please. Yep, okay, no worries. It sort of, it runs, as you slice it towards its leg, it brings its horn right up into your armor, just piercing it, just getting you in the chest. You feel this hot pain just immediately send waves through your entire body. And it sort of drops you to the floor, but you land on your feet. Okay, top of the round is going to be Adalamin.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna vicious mockery the rhino that's this one. The one on the left.
The one on the left? No, the one that went for your thing is,
Yeah, the one that went for my illusion, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That is a
Wisdom
I'll
saving
I'll
throw,
send
isn't
it. Yeah, display in VTT. There you go. Yes, wisdom. Oh, I could have just cast it actually. Wisdom 13 saving throw.
Okay, you succeed in that.
Yeah. He takes 2 psychic damage.
Okay, so you can
He got your first damage of the campaign.
Yeah, that brings my total of the campaign to 3 damage.
Woo!
round of
gonna go,
applause, guys.
Hey, Big Nose,
Done it.
you
How do you
suck.
want to do this?
You can see it sort of look straight at you, and it sort of shakes it off as it looks to be a little bit uncomfortable with what you said. Are you doing anything else?
Self-conscious about his big nose.
He's very self-conscious.
Yeah, my big ass nose. Big ass, stupid big nose. No, that's it.
Okay, no worries,
Making
Goza.
him feel self-conscious.
You see
Where do I
tears in
go?
his eyes. It's your turn.
I'm going to. I'm going to use my bonus action to channel divinity. I'm going to use which one's the bonus action one? Vow of Immunity on the rhino in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
How do I put that?
There's a bonus check you can do that to reveal.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
So I just get advantage.
That's good. Yeah.
That's
Go
fine.
ahead. Okay, so what do you want to do?
And I'm going to whack him with my sword.
Okay, roll attack with advantage.
You can hold shift, and before you click on it, and it'll do advantage.
Does that work?
If
Is
you
that
hold
all one?
shift, you'll notice the dice change to like a green one.
Oh, it did not appear on the.
Taking its time to come through. I think it's laggy.
Oh,
Ta-da.
they're both exactly the same dice rolls.
13.
13, that hits. Yeah.
Alright. 5 damage.
Okay. So you see this bright light sort of emit over the top of the rhino, and goes a sort of does a sort of spin and gets it right in the same gash on its leg. It starting to look pretty hurt. Still mobile though.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Adriel,
Um,
Firestarter.
yeah, I'm going to do the same again and just use Produced Flame.
Okay, roll attack.
Straight at the, the same rhino.
Definitely hits.
4
4
damage.
damage, no worries. You watch as some of its wounds start to sputter up into flame again, burning it further, and it starts spreading across its entire back. Its whole back is now sort of charred and bubbling with blisters and pustules of just burnt, charred flesh. And you can smell it as well. It's starting to smell pretty horrendous. Okay. Next up is Bok.
This one must be almost dead. Kind of want to go after the other one. But this
Get
one's
advantage
close.
on the other one as well, I think, because it got guiding bolted.
Yep. It's 1 minute.
What, the distant one? The one that's far
Yeah.
away?
One
Okay,
far away, you get
then.
advantage on, yeah.
I'm gonna move. Why is it? Oh. There we go. 20 feet. And I'm gonna rage.
Yeah, he's so angry.
And I'm gonna
So
take
angry.
a big swing with my great axe. You say I get advantage on it?
Yeah,
You
you
do.
do. Because I did Dragon Bolt on it.
Okay. Oh my god.
You hit.
I hit! Wow.
You hit.
Nice.
They are big animals. I mean, it's not.
That's 10 plus another 2 damage as well, so it's 12 damage.
No worries. You see,
Oh,
his,
wait. Shit, I forgot to roll my d8.
Oh, damn it.
Hang
Oh
on.
yeah, do your
My
wild magic.
Where's my wild magic gone? Wild
Teleport
surge.
onto the king.
5. When a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1/6 force damage. Okay, cool. Keep that one in mind. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay. You all watch as Bok just starts roaring and takes his axe and just goes running towards the rhino. He takes a massive swing and hits it right in its side. His axe is sort of stuck into its flesh, and he has to sort of put his leg up onto the rhino to pull it out. Okay. Does the wild sage take? Is that another 5 damage?
No, I rolled a 5 on it.
Oh, you
When
rolled a
it,
5.
when it,
Okay.
if anything attacks me, it takes 1d6 force damage.
Okay, no worries. Good to know. Okay, next up is Johnny Flash.
I'm going to put my head out the trapdoor, dangle myself upside down, and I'm going to mind sliver the rhino on the left. This one here.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, intelligence saving throw. DC is 13. If it fails, it takes 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay, and then other stuff happens as well.
Other stuff happens. Yeah, I'll display it.
That's a natural 20.
Oh well. I deal 0 damage.
You can just stick your head out of that thing and cast spells.
Yeah.
willy-nilly.
Nothing can come
No,
in
you
or
don't have
out, but if I
written
stick my head out, I can. I'm like an
No,
inverted,
that's-
like, Diglett, just popping my head out, throwing shit out, and then popping back in.
So we could have all gone wizards and done that.
Yeah. But if you get
Obviously.
the spell, though, you're falling 60 feet down, so...
Fair enough.
Okay. Next up is Var.
I'm gonna hear Gozor's like "Meow," as he got impaled by the So on the back of that, I'm gonna cast my Twilight Sanctuary. So the 30-foot radius, everyone gets D6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Does that include enemies?
No, I choose if you do.
You choose. That's
Yeah,
fine.
hang on.
Okay.
Can I write this on that?
Do you want to choose if the rhino gets more health?
They do.
Nah, it's fine.
I want to.
So,
Yeah.
who is it?
So it's gonna be
Yeah, it
Gozer.
says here allies specifically.
Yeah. So
Right, so I'm doing that as general. I think they only get the hit points at the end of their turn.
yes,
So in
they
the
do.
meantime, I'm going to do a bonus action to cast second level healing word on Gozor. Okay. But to heal him for 7.
Okay, you heal for 7. Gozer.
That
First
said
level.
first level, yeah. So,
First
You're the
level.
first level one.
which is fine, but
Oh.
obviously just bear that in mind.
Yeah, I'll just do first level
Yeah.
then. Fuck you, God. First level, that'll do.
Goes up to 10 HP, I think.
Oh, I get 10 HP, not 7.
No, I think you go up to 10 from
What did you have
3.
left?
Did he not
only
have 16? Did he not
I
have
had
9?
11. I had 11 HP.
Oh, did you? Oh, right, sorry. What's your maximum HP? Oh, that's right. Otherwise, it's
So-
not been updated. That's fine.
28
Cool.
HP I've got maximum.
20 HP.
28.
Oh, 28. Yeah, yeah.
So I went
that's
down
why.
to 7. I went down to 11 when you hit me with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rhino.
It's just not fully. It's not fully updated. That's why. Okay.
I'm
No worries.
also going to get my bonus action, my bonus health at the end of that, which is D6 plus 3.
I'm on
So-
18 now. James.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we
So I
having
rolled
it
it
as,
twice, James. I'll let you choose which one I get because I'm guessing this is going to end soon anyway. This particular fight, anyway.
You can get the 6. Came out first.
So I get 9 bonus HP. Woo.
did we do it before as Rich rolls and decides the HP that everybody gets all in one blanket go?
No, I did it individually.
It was
Yeah, it's
individual.
done individual. Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one we
Yeah, I
picked
thought it
before. I
was
remember
that.
it was questioned.
Yeah.
Because it's at the end of your turns, I did it individually.
Okay.
So, next up is going to be this rhino here, who's going to try and gore Bok. So I believe you get a reaction to that. So 1d6, isn't it? 1d6
It
damage.
hit
force
After
damage?
it attacks.
If it hits.
then it takes
Right.
1d6 damage.
Okay, so that's so
Is it if it hits or is it just when it makes an attack?
Yeah. When a creature hits you with an attack,
that's
Ah.
16 to hit.
it does hit. So
It does.
before anything else, it's going to take 6 force damage.
Okay, no problem. 6 force damage, and then you're going to take. Where is it?
Oh, he does have disadvantage on this attack, by the way.
So does he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I hit him with vicious mockery, so he would
Ah,
get
yeah, yeah.
disadvantage.
That's fine.
Just
yeah.
do
Sorry,
another roll, and
I,
if
like,
it misses,
completely
then do the
forgot
6
about that.
damage.
That's 15.
That still hits.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I
It
completely
gets-
forgot about that. Then I
It's
was
all
just
good.
like zoned out for a
It
second.
gets +7 to its attacks. So
Jesus.
Because a giant head.
yeah.
How could I miss?
So you're going to take
Big
1
eight
plus
bonks.
6. That's 7. 7 plus 5. Yeah, so you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh. That's fine.
And he takes 6. Okay. And that ends his turn. It's this next rhino's turn. He's going to make another attack at you, Goza.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that hits. That's going to be a 14.
No, it doesn't hit.
Okay. Iskut just goes wide, and next turn, top of the round, is Adalamin.
Okay, I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to turn in vicious mockery, the one on the right now.
Okay, and that's a wisdom saving throw of 13.
It is.
That is going to be a 12 plus 1, 13. So it fails, unfortunately.
Fuck. Okay. Oh,
And you get
that's
5
me.
temporary
5.
HP
Okay.
as well.
I'm going to. Oh no, I don't know if I want to use it yet.
Did the
No, I'm
get
not.
its number HP?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh yeah, roll
What do I need
for.
to do for my temp HP?
Rich rolls for you, I
It's
think.
not been your turn yet.
It was before.
Yours was before my turn.
Oh, yeah, it was
Oh,
the
was it?
rhino's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, yeah.
Do
Oh yeah,
we...
because you reacted. Okay, yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay,
I'm just going
Um,
to do that for now.
no worries. Next up, Goza.
I think I'm just gonna attack normally with my longsword.
Okay, you get advantage with that.
Yeah.
15 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. This rhino is looking very, very hurt. It's sort of like swaying a little bit. You can see like its eye is like all burnt and crispy. Its left eye, right, its right eye is like trying to. It's like you've got pus coming out of like all of its wounds. It's got a massive gash on its leg. It's really, really looking really hurt. You doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Next up is Edriel.
I'm
Coming
gonna
to-
cast Cure Wounds on the right. No, I'm not.
Dud
I'm
5
doing-
temp HP as well.
5.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same as before.
Yep. Roll attack. 21. Yeah, that hits. Fucking hell.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Alex, can you give us all
7.
dice rolling?
You just roll for all of us.
7
Okay.
damage.
So you watch again as Edriel, you see this like gust of wind almost like brushing her sort of clothes and her hair sort of up as if like there's some sort of force around her, and the fire once again coming from her hands as she claps her hands again, and the flame just shoots out and hits the rhino. It opens its mouth, it goes straight into its mouth and just engulfing it in flames from the inside, and it just keels over. And it is.
Yes!
Uh,
You all turn to the next one and try and finish that one off. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Bok.
I'm gonna take another wild swing.
Does not hit.
I am rolling.
Oh, that was your... No, that was your wild... Yeah, it's your wild
Do I
Twilight Sanctuary thing.
8 temp?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, do I still get advantage? Or it's like 1 off?
It's only the very next.
Yeah, I think it's the next turn.
Okay, so I don't get advantage.
No, it's just... no, it's easy to hit anyway. It's massive.
No, it's not.
That does not hit. Yeah, fair enough.
That's it. That's my turn.
Sort of... Still sort of sore from your wound. You... Just miss. It just goes wide. Next up, Johnny Flash. Keeping your head out.
Yep, I'm gonna do the same again. I'm gonna mind slither the rhino again.
Okay.
Good saving throw DC 13.
That is 12
Oh,
altogether.
yay.
So
Takes 5 points of psychic damage, and next time it has to do a saving throw, you take 1d4 off it. So it makes vicious mockery easier to land.
okay.
Ew.
There we go. Okay, no worries. So Johnny Flash pops his head out of his hole.
But you get +9.
I'm 60 feet up in the air, so I think I'm not in your radius, sadly.
You won't be, will you? No, it's 34, I think. Yeah.
Just being so kind.
Okay, so next up is going to be Var.
I am going to. What am I going to? I am going to Toll the Dead on the Rhino.
Okay.
Sorry, the second option just popped up for me then. So it's Wisdom DC 13 and minus whatever Mark said you're minus.
So, yeah, what was it that you minus?
1d4.
1d4. So that's
1d4, yeah.
19 minus
Now you've saved.
4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It does nothing. Or does it take half damage with Toll the Dead?
I
No,
don't think so, 'cause it's just a cantrip.
Nothing. Okay.
there's a cantrip, so no, sadly.
Ah,
It's
right,
one of those
okay.
ones where if you're missing HP, it does bonus damage, which is why it did 11 damage.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, it's going to be the Rhino's turn. If that's the end of your turn, it's going to take another swing at Bok. So it's sort of already hurt, and That is 21.
21 hits. Let me roll a d6.
Yep.
Takes 5 points of force damage.
Okay, it's looking really hurt. It's got a bad headache.
I killed it with a 6. Okay, yeah, that hit.
Okay, so 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so how does this work with temp hit points? Do they go first?
They go
Temp
first,
hit
yeah.
points go first, yeah.
Okay, cool. So then... Cool, okay.
Okay. It's sort of swaying about. It's looking really hurt after it sort of gored you. You've got a bit of quite a large gash on your side, Bok. Top of the round, Adelarmin.
Okay. I'm gonna step over and cast Vicious Mockery at it. I'm gonna just look at it and be like, how come that rhino's horn was way bigger than your horn?
Rats are sweating. What do you mean?
It's just looking at you. Can see its eyes darting left and right, like looking at that other dead rhino, looking at you. Is it disadvantage or is it just a -1 d4? It doesn't matter anyway. It rolled a natural 7. So it takes 4 psychic damage. It's you see tears forming in the pit of its eyes, like, and it's looking at its horn as well, like.
Why is my
Okay.
horn so small? I'm gonna like make the action for like some with my fingers like small to it, just to add insult to injury.
Yeah, fair enough. Gozer, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to Bok. I think my divinity only works on one creature, doesn't it? It's not all creatures around, is it?
That's
Yeah, I
just
think
the
it's
one.
just one.
You basically mark it for death.
Yeah. Alright, doesn't matter. Right, I'm gonna swipe it at my longsword.
Okay, roll
it
to
get-
attack.
It's just a normal attack, yeah.
Just a normal attack, yeah.
19,
Still hits.
11 damage.
Okay.
Damn. 11. Jesus.
You see this large,
Charge into it. Ugh.
large
it.
lion running towards it. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna leg at it and jab it in the eye.
Okay, you see
Dive at it.
Gozer sort of running gracefully in his
Cat
armor.
like.
Cat completely just silent, just sort of like almost skipping through the air, and just jabs the rhino in its eye. Sort of like looks at you, Gozer, looks at its horn, looks at Adelarmin, and then falls. And to its death, the king stands up and says, "Oh, it looks like the prisoners are victorious this time. 1 hour break, and then the next round. But I must warn you, they get harder as they go." Okay, so you've got an hour. What do you do? So you sort of being ushered back inside.
Yeah,
No,
How many rounds did they say it was? 3, was it?
Yeah, they said
3
3 rounds.
rounds.
Okay.
So you
As
get a
we're
short
going,
rest.
Can I kind of try and like inspire the crowd to start cheering for us?
Yeah, go ahead and make a performance check.
Yes.
Are we able to have a long rest?
Oh, 15.
No, it's an hour.
Oh,
We're only
plenty of
allowed an
time.
hour between rounds.
Yeah, it's just you need at least 8 hours for a long rest. You only get an hour. You start playing a tune about your victory here in the crag, and the crowd starts going wild. Even the king is sort of like dancing along and sort of starts
Yeah.
cheering for you as well. You can see the guards who were sort of that you were speaking to. You can see them sort of on one of the stands, just sort of full
Sorry,
on
that was
cheering
my
for you.
healing. Just doing my
Yeah, it's all right.
13.
I'm gonna play Song of Rest as well, so everybody gets an extra D6 on top of that.
Okay, no worries.
And then an extra
Oh, we're doing
D6.
Short rest.
Yeah, it's a short
Yes,
rest, so
let me just check.
do what you need to do to heal up or.
Yeah, if you or any creature who can hear the performance at the end of a short rest, by spending one or more hit dice, you regain an extra 1d6 hit points.
Sweet,
So
yeah, I
nice.
used one hit dice and that D6, so that's good. Just put me back up to where I need to be.
Is anyone still hurt, or do we think we'll be okay for the next round? Because I do have
still
cure
got
wounds.
I'm back up on 29 health. I'm alright.
What about
Nice.
you, Razor?
Mine didn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say roll your hit dice first, then add a d6, and let's see where
I
you're
have to
at.
click the button. Then click the button, that's right.
So 6, and then add the d6.
Oh, I need to actually add one of my hit die.
One
Another
D10.
D6.
Another D6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got 12.
You get 12 hit points back.
You got more. Oh, you got the same from the D6 as you did from a D10 plus 2.
Oh yeah.
my
So-
song was that good.
So are you? How healed are you?
I'm on full health.
You're good. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Only
Release
because I do have cure wounds, but I'm happy to save that for when it's needed. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
just putting it out there that I do have it. So
So an hour passes, and the guards come and get you once more. They haven't shackled you up this time. You're sort of free to move around the room. They come and collect you and say, "Are you ready? Put on a good show."
Before we go in, I'm just gonna give myself that thingy where I get advantage on.
Oh, Guardians, Vigilant Blessings, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
because it's almost 10. Are we finishing now, or are we doing another round?
Well, I'm
We'll see what we're
gonna.
gonna be fighting first.
That's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
No, that's fine. Yeah. I just
Um,
wanted to know, if people wanted to finish now, or
Yeah, no. What we'll do, I'm just gonna we'll show you what you're fighting next,
Sure.
and then we can end the session there.
Mhm.
I don't.
So-
I don't mind. I just don't want people staying up if they don't want to.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's coming up to 10 o'clock anyway, so
Yeah, that's.
it's around about the time we try to sort of end it anyway. So
I just thought if we were going to, then either now or after this round, obviously, be the good time.
yeah, well, I'll tell you what,
I'm
you
so
can
nervous.
you can see what you're fighting, and then you can decide whether or not you want to
I'm so
I'd rather
nervous.
just
carry
end,
on.
please.
Yeah, that's fine. So, you're all sort of ushered back out into the arena, and the king stands up, and you can see he's sort of surrounded now by these very ugly dwarven women, and they've been you can see they've been feeding him various fruits and things like that, and he's still sort of got a mouthful of grapes. And when you all come out, he's got a goblet of what looks to be wine, strangely enough.
Just the king.
Yeah.
Oh no, it reminds me of the Pippin scene in Lord Denethor.
Oh,
He eats the cherry.
yeah, this tomato thing, and it's like,
Yeah, have a tomato, that's what it is.
He sort of like stands up and raises his hands and lowers them to stop the crowd. Everyone starts cheering, by the way, when you come back out. Everyone is like proper loving you all now.
yeah, I'm gonna be like waving, blowing kisses, giving like peace signs, bowing, like all the good stuff.
People are throwing roses.
Give him inspiration.
Like, yeah, they're throwing roses to you all. They absolutely love you.
Good.
Yeah.
Right.
And me?
Not
All of
you.
Yeah, this is
Especially
You
you.
pussy, yeah.
You pussy.
I'm going to be like
Pussy.
picking up the roses and like smelling them and like bowing and be like, oh, thank you, thank you.
the cheers get louder and louder.
Oh, that well deserves advantage initiative, that one. Hinted.
Very subtle hint.
Right then, you managed to pretty much destroy the rhinos. It's going to take us a while to replace them. Well done. It's the next round, though. Guards, open the gates. And ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves, as it probably won't go the same way. The battle began. He sort of falls back into his chair as the gates are starting to open up.
Oh my god. It's an army of bread men.
You hear,
Whole loaf.
you hear
Yeah, it's
Not
the
the
loaf
whole
army.
loaf. Oh,
Don't
no.
worry, I can post them.
moving towards the gates. You see as the gates are lifting up, you can see two large bulbous feet
Bread.
attached to really large legs.
Not hooves.
And then
Two large bulbous bread.
two
No.
large hands lift the rest of
Oh,
the
God.
gate up,
It's
slamming
gonna
it
be a
up.
giant.
Hulk.
the tall
quite.
dwarf.
Way before they had cave trolls. They're playing the drums.
Oh shit! There's two hill giants.
They're not hill giants, I'm not that
Oh,
cruel.
I was gonna say.
What are
You're only
they?
level 3.
Hill giants.
Two
What are they?
massive ogres. step.
Oh, ogres.
Oh,
Like, fuck
yeah.
with that.
Shrek.
Oh, God. If they were
Yeah,
trolls,
not-
we were fucked.
Oh my
Not that
god, all
cruel.
of that regen. Fuck off.
I'm not that cruel.
Okay,
Sorry, they're
ogres,
just like
it's fine.
onions. But you can beat them.
Just got cut through those layers.
I still think this whole situation is very cruel, to be honest.
To be fair, you've been rolling so high, I needed to throw something at you.
Yeah.
True.
You say
To be
that,
fair,
but I would have been
two
dead in 2
ogres can be
hits.
rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, two
Someone's
ogres can
gonna die.
mess us
Yeah.
up real quick.
Yeah, well, yeah, someone's gonna die. Like, one hit of that rhino and I would have been on like 2 HP.
Well, that's
We would
why.
have downed you, by the way.
I was on 11 when I got hit once.
Yeah.
I was at 12, but I got hit twice, so come on, guys.
So we'll end tonight's session there. Well, the rhinos do significantly more damage if they are running towards you, like if they're charging.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that the Minotaur, if there is a Minotaur, is going to be very similar.
And I suppose we could have run at it instead.
That's what I did to the rhinos, come on. Get it all up in their face. I'm going to destroy this ogre before it picks up Adalaman by the face and crushes his whole head.
Please no.
So, gonna happen.
2 hill giants. No, yeah, just ogres. I'm not that cruel. But yeah, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Awesome stuff, man. But yeah,
Yeah, that was-
FYI, Ant made us fight a hill giant at level 2.
Oh my
Yeah, that's a bit
god.
cruel.
Yeah, that's. I think it was severely nerfed, but yeah, let's just say Wildfire Druids are really good against giants. You can kite them really, really well.
Ah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
That was when a Wildfire Druid was still alive. He died in the very next zone we went to.
Don't say
Not
this.
nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, don't say that. I don't want
It
to
was an
know.
ogre.
Yeah, he's fine too, ogres,
Uh,
coincidentally.
Giant's bat.
Giant hat.
I'm gonna jump off, guys. Thank you very much for the session. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, that was super fun.
I enjoyed the bread. That was good. really
It was
like that.
it was
I'm
not
glad I
something
gave
I
you
had
that
prepared,
spell.
that's for sure. Yeah, I was looking for the notes. It's like, wait, they're gonna give me bread as food, aren't they? I can do something with this.
It felt a bit. It felt a bit like in Waterdeep when we were kind of arsing around type thing. It was quite fun.
Good times.
Just trying to come up with any sort of feasible way
messing
we could
around,
escape,
yeah.
but quickly realised it was like, yeah, we're not getting out of these dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really fun though. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Cool.
We on for Monday or /Tuesday, depending what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be good for it.
Awesome stuff.
I should be down for either. I still don't know my rota for next week, but I'll let you know if
Just keep us updated.
yeah. I shouldn't. I definitely won't be in on Tuesday because that's when Barley's checkup is. So I'm taking that day off. So
Yeah, fair
if
enough.
not Monday, then definitely Tuesday. Put it that way.
Right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. GG's.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Let's swap over to stream ending. So yeah, we'll be ending there for this week. We'll be back tomorrow with Stalking Thunder and Icewind Dale on Monday /Tuesday, depending on what's happening. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a fun time, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.